Hello and welcome back. This is Six Song Roundup number 9. You know what it is, you know what we do, you know how it goes. So, without further ado, I give to you the band What Once Was with their song Never Again, which clocks in at 3 minutes and 17 seconds. So, the vocals feel very raw, and it's an interesting mishmash of metalcore instrumentation and vocals with tones of hardcore or post-hardcore overall. It's a good track, nothing phenomenal, nothing special, nothing new, but also nothing shit. So I didn't really have a lot to say about this one, which is good because we're moving on swiftly to track number 2, which I had a lot to say about. So I would like you to bear with me whilst I butcher this, because this band is called Fireschwanz, I think. And this is the track Warriors of the World, featuring Thomas Winkler, Saltatio Mortis, and Melissa Bonney of Ad Infinitum. This track is 6 minutes and 1 second. And for those of you that don't know Thomas Winkler, he used to be the singer for the band Gloryhammer until they released him over some very controversial comments. So, yes, very interesting to see him in this song. But with that being said, there is a lot going on in this with guitars, bagpipes, drums. I think there was a hurdy-gurdy at one point and 5 vocalists. Yes, 5, because this band, Fireschwanz, has 2 vocalists and they have 3 features on this track, which is fucking crazy. Each of which has a different range, different vibe, different feel, and texture to their voice. They all work together to form a song that's a badass call to arms, and each vocalist plays perfectly together. And the 3 features are great, honestly. I do look forward to reviewing the full album, which I will be doing. It's on my ever-expanding list, so if you want to recommend stuff, it probably will make the list. I'm forever chopping and changing the directions, the orders. You can also head on over to my Instagram page, where I will post a screenshot of the upcoming reviews. So if you have anything you would like to see me bump up the list and get done quicker, you can comment and say you need to listen to that. Anyway, enough of plugging the socials. We're moving on to Joyner Lucas featuring J.Cole, Your Heart, 3 minutes 19. It starts with a low-key beat until the bass, and both Joyner and J.Cole kill this track. Honestly, Cole kind of showed Joyner up on it, which it's kind of inevitable. I feel like if you invite J. Cole to guest feature on your track, he, similar to Eminem, is 9 times out of 10 going to make you actually look worse on your own track than you would look on his track. But with that being said, I still like it, and it's a duo that I would like to see more of. But this Joyner song in particular plays with the themes of him basically being a fuckboy and ruining a girl's life, not trusting her, her not trusting him, her moving on, fucking other guys, him just kind of wallowing in self-pity, being like, well, you knew I was a fuckboy from the start, so it's kind of your fault, but now I kind of miss you, sort of thing, And J. Cole's like voicing his homie, being like, well, you're the fucking dumbass that did this, you shouldn't have fucked around behind her back, you have nothing to kind of complain about, you dumb fuck. But yeah, they put it much more eloquently than I do, shall we say. Moving on, we have Post Malone, One Right Now, featuring my guy The Weeknd. Big fan of both of these artists, which you probably wouldn't guess looking at me and looking at the shit I have on my walls, but I do enjoy a bit of Posty. Enjoy a bit of The Weeknd when I'm relaxing. I don't know if I said how long this is. This is 3 minutes 36 seconds long. And for a decent track, I don't actually have a lot to say about it, unfortunately. The beat is infectious and groovy with a bit of bounce and an 80s retro vibe, which is kind of what The Weeknd is known for. And his voice just dances over the beat whilst Post does his usual thing. They work well together. I honestly couldn't remember what the song was about. I remember the music video distinctly, both of them being dressed up as old drug dealer gangster sort of things, shooting each other's like henchmen and then having a gunfight to the death where they kill each other. And I remember, was it The Weeknd's arm was in a sling? It was a weird experience, and not gonna lie, it kind of distracted me from the actual song. Yeah. Moving on, we have the band Crypt Rot and their song Sons of Sam. I think this was also 3 minutes and 32 seconds. The vocals on this are sludgy and deep with a solid set of pig squeals thrown in there. The gutturals throughout are a good showcase of what the band can do. You know, they have a lot of different variations of guttural, different variations of, you know, pig squeal, because there's several different types they hit during this. They showcase some really good drums, guitar work, etc. But it's nothing special. It's your typical sludgy metal, slam metal sort of thing. I'm not really sure which genre it falls into more, but it's not bad. It's just not something that I could see myself coming back to and going, yeah, I'm gonna listen to Sons of Sam again. Like, I'm sure Crypt Rot have other songs out there that probably are a lot better, you know? It really did just feel a bit flat. With that being said as well, the next track is the band Dead Awake and their song Catalyst Expendable, 4 minutes 32 seconds. So there's some technical guitar work and solid drum work, whilst the vocalist unleashes some fairly legible deeper gutturals, and near the end the beat switches up along with his flow and vocal delivery, which is very untypical of metal, in my opinion. Gotta stop yawning. Like, the way that the beat switched up and the way that the vocalist changed his delivery was very reminiscent of when you hear a beat switch in a hip hop song, you know, and the vocalist goes from, or the rapper goes from, you know, being a really slow delivered track or a thought through delivered track to just fire, fast, rapid delivery. It's a good song. It's interesting. It's not the first Dead Awake song I've listened to. The others were all fairly solid. And I definitely recommend checking it out. I believe as well that is the last song on the review list for today. Which means once this is up, your next one's going to be Enterprise Earth, The Chosen. So buckle in, strap on, and I will see you then.